Hello, this is Vulturefire, and this is the second video I am recording after the shrine was added to the game. It is now on a slightly different patch. We are now on 6210. The changes here are mostly bug fixes, and there was a slight change to how shrine reward cards function. In my last video, I got horribly defeated twice, but since then I have done a couple runs that I didn't record, that I was able to win. And so hopefully I can put that to good use. So our 3 idols this time, so there are 5 total. I now have a bit of a handle on them. This time our 3 idols are the Idol of Cruelty, Idol of the Hunt, and Idol of Hunger. So Idol of Cruelty is particularly valuable, or is particularly annoying because of how much arcane it will apply to you. Idol of Hunger. So these two in particular, Idol of Cruelty and Idol of the Hunt, combined can be kind of nasty because then you have this opportunist with the fatigue. Idol of Hunger can be annoying because of... Actually, it's not. Idol of Hunger is easily the easiest of the idols right now, I think. So I think we're going to take those things. I think I am probably going to play Drofis because I think into this combo of things, Drofis is probably the character I want to play. So I have to figure out which cards I want to go with this. I mostly like this setup, but I think I want, instead of the Frozen Height, I think I'd rather have Heroic Vigor. Because we don't really care about whatever, but we do want the healing. We don't really care about the Frost Barrier or the Sturdy that much, but the healing can be pretty useful. Looking at the card pool, let's see. Thinking through if there are any cards that I may not have in the card pool that I would want. Warcry is a card to go back and forth on, although having access to critical against God of the Hunt is very useful, or Idol of the Hunt is very useful, because there are a number of Idol of the Hunt cards that give you value if you are if you're able to get critical hits. Looks like I do have a good number of ways to get critical. Just real quick look through. Are there any Drofis cards I'm not using that I want? I think that's all probably fine. Blood Tide is also very good though. I definitely want that over Renewing Ray. This is a deck I haven't really poked at in a while. Aside from that, I should be good. I think Sanctuary should be fixed in this patch. And we are hopefully not going to just pave the area, and I will get to show you the new Crystal Valley. Okay. So this bug was fixed. We can now see the weather in addition to the idols. We are fighting Hollow Maw with Idol of Cruelty, which is not my preference. Giant Lord Blossoms do drop a card that we kind of want, and Soothing Skies cards are okay. I think Aether Rain would be kind of what we want most, although I guess I want, because we want access to the cleanse. But this seems fine. Idol of Hunger, this means 1 fewer where we're dealing with Idol of Cruelty, although it is notable. Oh, yeah, because this is going to be Hunt either way, so I would rather have Idol of Hunger anyway, because those cards are going to be good for me. I am dealing with Cruelty in all 3, which is kind of annoying, but we'll see what we can put together. Okay, Vindictive Aura is, of course, amazing to see as the first item in a Drofis run. So, what are these cards going to do? Okay, heal 13, deal 3 damage to any enemy per health restored this way. That's very good. Gain 2 mana, lose 1 health, increase this health loss by 1 this turn. Ooh. Oh man, that seems like nonsense. We want that one. Let's see. Unfortunately, we can only get 1 card from these, but this being an idle fight means we're guaranteed to get an upgrade. Actually, I think that our best route here is we go there, and then we go through these two to get the 2 upgrades. And we also will get chances at Mind Tap and Blood Swig, and then we can be free here to take whichever of those is offered. And so for this first fight, we have the Opportunist that all enemies are going to have, but we don't have to deal with kind of think we want to do that. We're gonna take a little bit of damage from you, but that's fine. This should mean we're in a good position to get this kill on everyone. Oh, I have mins here instead of I didn't realize I didn't have sanguine melodies here. That's a mistake, but I'm not gonna quit the run to fix that. Like I said, I haven't played this deck in a while. I didn't play a ton of Drofis on the last beta, and most of the Drofis I played on the last beta was using that other character. Was using that other thing. We're actually good to do this, which will give us Mighty. Was playing Poison Drofis. Now we'll just go and kill you. Nothing happens. Moved. All right. And we just heal. That's kind of what I want the least, but I don't want to burn my reroll here. It's not bad. It's just not really what I'm looking for. I'll take it. But yeah, here we get Blood Swig, which is okay, and Mind Tap, which is fantastic. Yeah, I think on the last time I did this, I kind of went in armed with the goal of trying to out-muscle things, or trying to out-tank things, and that's just not really, I think, where you want to be right now. Because I've played a little bit. I was really... Against Idol of Endurance, you do probably, but against other enemies, I think you just kind of want to go for... aggro, or you just want to go for, yeah, more aggressive strategies. This upgrade is very good, although it got nerfed slightly at one point. Ritual Blood Plus is very good. It's just kind of a hard question of like, which one do we want? I think Tainted Blood Plus is where we're going to start. Is it? No, I think we're going to start with the Ritual Bloods, and then we'll move on from there. Because we do get a lot of upgrades here, which is nice. Sticky Flask is kind of useful. Occurs to me, I could just like do that. Yeah, because I can't kill you. See what this is gonna do. Oh, rude. We do now need healing. The weak is really annoying, actually. Hopefully we draw healing this turn. We should. Okay. This should be fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Do not care about giving enemies powerful. It will not help them. Alright. Mind Tap is amazing. This would be the time to pick up an Essence Harvest, but I want a Mind Tap. I don't think we want to upgrade though, because that'll force us to get to take a Fatigue, which we may not want to do. Because all the enemies start with Opportunist. We can save that for now. And we're now very poisoned. And we do that. And we are also going to do that. It's worth it, even though it gives out a decent amount of shield. We're also just going to go for damage instead of healing here. Rude. Heal a little bit. Clean up the kill. Ooh, that seems pretty good. This is also incredible, but man, that is very tempting. That's probably what we are taking. Devour Strike is also good, but yeah, we are absolutely just going to take an Oblivion. This is actually gets us closer to fatigue, which isn't always amazing. Let's take a Dancing Blade. Right, that's going to be 20 health. I don't know that I want to do that. I think we need to start upgrading the mins, potentially. Goes to heal 8. Yeah, I think we need to upgrade a Mind. I don't think we have anything we really want to cut. I think we're good moving on. Oh, that turns into a Lucky Charm as of this patch. I'll show that message again next time that it comes up. Alright. Apply some poison. Could do this, but I don't think we need to. Although, may let us two-shot something. Yeah. I guess I could have done other things to try and get value. There we go. That's okay, but I think we just want the Predator's focus. And then this fight could theoretically be a problem, but we have a turn to set up before damage comes in. We're probably gonna do that. Although I would like to do that first. Whomp. So yeah, idle card. Heal 12. Yes, that's very good. What was the other card though? Oh, it's the other card that we want though, because it's, well, that card seems incredible. This card also seems pretty good, given where we're at, but this card seems just like nonsense. The upgrade seems also very good, but I think we need to upgrade the Mind, because I think we do just need the healing right now. I'm kind of tempted to cut the Blood Blast or the Blood Strike, just because they're kind of our weakest. I think the Blood Blast. It's a little bit expensive. I don't know that we need it. Actually gonna go ahead and do that so we can get that little bit of healing. We may not be able to get it to 0 mana, but that's fine. Gonna take a bit of damage here. That's okay. All right, here's Baskin Daylight. Not to be confused with Baskin Robbins. Yeah, we can just, you know, get some mana. There we go. Contemplate seems okay. So of these, I think we actually just want the Nature's Blessing. These guys are jerks, but we should be fine. Although we do need to be careful not to trip Opportunist here, I think. I don't think we want that this turn. I'm deciding if I actually want to even hit you. I think not. I think we're just going to count on the fact that even through that little bit of whatever, we're going to get enough, a little bit of shield. We're going to get enough AoE from self-damage. Alright, all enemies get Pack Tactics 2, which is a little bit of an annoyance. You need to die. The center ones need to die. Alright, this lets us kill everything. Okay. I want to play this, because I want to get rid of the tough, the vulnerable. They still haven't actually lost life yet. Go do that, just turn on the Predator's focus. But yeah, we should be able to go to kill everything. Because like we do slowly bleed out, but like we lose a lot less health this way, I think. I think that's actually okay for now. We don't want to lose too much health here. Not a huge fan of them getting hidden. So the problem here is that they're hidden. So if we play this, we risk them them just dodging it. But all right, thankfully we did hit because we're about to explode. Take 10 damage, and we just take a bunch more damage. But we hopefully will get enough mana here that we can close out the fight. There we go. Okay, so that hurt us a lot, obviously, but we're just going to take this to get the healing. We won't actually end up getting stuff out of it that often, but the healing is nice. Starting evasion rank is also pretty nice. This is just going to be... Oh, but we don't actually want the cost to go up. We just want the extra healing. This upgrade... More health back. I think we just take that. Anyway, so that text, like I was saying, you can still remove our upgrade cards. You sure you want to continue, you'll gain 1 lucky charm. And the answer is yes, we are good to go. So here, we could rest. We probably should just to be safe. Okay, well, I'm not actually familiar with any... Okay, right, because it's those. This card's okay, but it is hurt by the fact that everyone has Opportunist, which is always going to be a problem with this card. Deal 3 damage per suit, so that's bad for us. Ghostly Claw 2. Give Curse to the person if it has shield, deal 3 to it, and then transform it into Ghostly Claw 3. Which is pretty nifty, but don't actually care that much. 26 shield, apply 6 fixed. Nope, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I think we'll rest because I just don't know these enemies yet, so I don't want to risk getting bushwhacked by... Because like I don't even know how much... So like, I didn't know this guy had 269 health. So we can do that. I can play this, but I don't know that we need to. Because we have this built-in evasion. Rude. Yeah, I don't like... I love Cruelty, I think, is one of the meanest ones. Which, I mean, fits, considering the name, but... Alright, cool. We didn't need to use the Oblivion. I think we just take this. We upgrade it for the healing because we're just kind of all in on getting more heals. So we can stop hemorrhaging health. I think we can probably manage this one. I don't think there are unique events for this area yet. Oh, this is actually the first time I'm recording in this area. I've only been to this area like 2 or 3 times. I said like I did a couple of runs. This is actually my 3rd time in this area. We're not going to burn rerolls here, I think. We aren't going to probably end up getting use out of Ghostly Claw because we won't redraw into it. I don't know that it's even worth using this yet. It's definitely worth playing that. Enemies heal first, so that's going to be like 30 healing. It's annoying. As long as we gain Arcane Rune and we gain Arcane Weakness 1, that's fine. Alright, we are now at a point where we can play Oblivion. So, let's do that. Let's draw some cards, see what we're working with. And... Gonk. Didn't end up hurting too bad. It's not what we're looking for. I kind of want to try that, but I don't think it's going to matter. Because we're just never going to play it enough times. I'll just take another life tap. That seems pretty good. That still is okay. I think more, whatever is good. Again, I'm just, do we want to remove anything? Maybe the Blood Strikes. The Blood Strikes seem so-so relative to our other cards. And we're probably going to reroll here for Blood Swig. Alright, so this is a Adama. This is a Crystalline Lizard. We're going to focus on getting you dead. But we are going to spend this critical on you. We get to evade both these hits. Sure. Have 40 health. See if I care. Hint. I do not care. Oh, you have Frost Barrier set up. That's kind of annoying, but we can also just kill. Yep, we will take it. And I think we upgrade it. We draw that. Now, if we ever hit 0 mana, we'll just draw this for free, which is going to help a lot with healing. Arcane Feast. 5 Arcane from any enemy. If you do, draw 2, heal 8, and cleanse your... Okay, that's not going to do anything for us. That's not going to do anything for us. That's okay. That's okay, I guess, but don't really care. I don't think I care about either of these. These guys look less threatening. Let's see, these bosses, this card is pretty good. I think we want to go this way because I do not want to deal with, these 3 guys are jerks, and I don't want to deal with the cruelty effect on a boss fight. Just reading these cards real quick. Baneful Ray, 4 mana, corrupt 1 everyone, deal 20 damage to the enemy, apply 18 arcane to it. That's not bad, but it's not amazing. Haunting Resolve, gain 3 mana, increase the damage of all spells in your deck, discard pile by 15%. Put the top card of your discard pile on top of your deck, but we are mostly not actually playing spells. That would, however, boost the damage of our Oblivion, but aside from that, it wouldn't do anything. I think we're going to do here. I think these guys are just more fragile than the lizard, and I just kind of want to knock this kill out. Yeah, they have like way less health. Sure. We do kind of want self-status, but unfortunately, that is more of an either planes thing. I keep thinking like, okay, so what are the idle cards for this fight? And the answer is there aren't any. Yeah, these guys even give you treasures. I don't know what's up with greedy Helms. because they are way weaker than it feels like they should be, considering. They have Opportunist, so I think we want to kill this one before we draw. Just finish off with that. And they give us treasures when they die? Yeah, I do not understand how these things are... how these things are. That's actually a complete thought there. So that's just instantly lethal, but... And there's Blood Swig. May as well make sure that we end at as much health as possible. Do we even need this? No. Probably not. Maybe, well, we might need it against Maw. But I'm going to assume, I'm just going to hope that we have enough max health that we can get through Maw. Although Maw is going to have so much health. So this fight, I don't know that I want to deal with this fight. Even though it could get us another, get us those two cards. These are just all the little Damas. Oh, but we can get, this is Scorching Winds. We could get like a Cinder Barrage there. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to go here. So I think I'm going to get Mighty. And then we have damage incoming. I think I'm just going to let it sit. See what comes out. Sure. Yeah, it looks like we are going to have to eat this, which is unfortunate, but... That's fine. I'm less a fan of the Frail. I may have played that differently if I had realized they were going to give out Frail, but... I guess we're still mostly fine, although our deck is now just entirely Ghostly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which, and that seems excessive. Fortunately, I can afford to play through these, to draw through these. Need to upgrade the Recurring Torment. Okay, I can heal and then close out the fight. This is okay, but it's kind of expensive. Does give us non-temporary powerful, which is nice. Pact of Blood is better. That's okay, but we don't need it. That's okay, but we don't need it. This is, I think that's actually probably better than the Dancing Blade, though. They're both kind of better than Dancing Blade. I think this one's probably the one I want. Upgrade the Pact of Blood to make it much, much cheaper. I don't know about the Bask in Daylight. We may not need it. I think it's whatever. It can go. So Valley Canum has quite a bit less health than some of the other things. Go ahead and do damage. Now I guess Blood Swig. And now it's our turn. And there's Recurring Torment, which is a completely reasonable card that does completely reasonable things. We don't really need another one. Revitalizing Surge is fine. I think we're probably at a good point on health that we can afford taking a life tap. And then we're going to upgrade, where is it? This one. One of the other nice things is, like, you'll notice like the white art is actually sticking, as opposed to the last one where it's like adopt random other card art, which made it pretty annoying to scroll through and try and figure out which cards were the new ones. And this is all obviously placeholder. By the time you guys are playing with this, you'll have real art. Unless you're watching this again like during the beta. Yeah, like this fight, this guy just has so much health. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, like 960 health is ridiculous. And it's frozen, but the instant we hit it, it's gonna stop being frozen. That's just how this fight goes. Watch. Or, usually if we directly attack it. So we'll focus on this one. Which is kind of what I want to do anyway. Plated is cheating. But yeah, because obviously just like reducing the number of problems on the board is good for us. Oh, I wasn't paying enough attention to notice the purity. Stop once we get to a full hand. Go ahead and play that. This will take us to 8 cards in hand, 9 cards in hand. Now at 7 health. Okay, play this. I think one more. I don't want to get too low on health here, especially because like this is the one that can just like randomly gonk us for a bunch of damage. All right, that's rude. Oof. Also, the plated is hurting our ability to get value from that one thing that we rely on. Okay. This actually seems really useful that we can and we drew that back, but we're just going to get damage in. So we do have to try and get this kill. Getting some poison out here. But we're also getting poisoned. Shuffle 2 Insidious Power Stones into our deck. I don't know if this thing just like reflects things back at us or something. Because that's the other thing. It's like these enemies are all largely new to me, so. Takes me to lose 4 health. I think that's probably good for now. And we can go up to 5. It's going to steal all our mana anyway, which is rude. On means gain Vengeance 5 and Purity 1. Well, the Purity's not going to do much good for you. We do want to make sure that we hit critical on that. So we need one more spell out, and then that'll be now, unfortunately, we're gonna It's going to heal back a lot. Okay. Yeah, I should have stuck with my gut instinct and just avoided this fight. Just draws back our blood swig at least. This also draws back our blood swig. Okay. Do that. Should be the last time we need to do it. So now we can get this kill. And yeah, that was a pretty brutal fight. I don't think, do we want a second one? I think we just would rather have the mana ritual, although we don't really need more mana a lot of the time. Ray of Frost isn't bad, but we don't really have super useful modifiers on it. Oh, I'd take one of those. This is probably better than that. I still don't think we can afford that one though. That seems potentially really good. That's like potentially up to like 60 damage. It should be 60 damage, I think, a decent amount of the time. So this is the Vindictive Spirit Swarm. Oh man. I should have been paying attention to the fact that like this one could have given us stuff. This isn't a bad card. That's also, well, actually, no, that's pretty good with the Recurring Torment. It seems really good with Recurring Torment. Dread Blast, and then like Vindictive Focus is also really good. Ah! So yeah, these are like the crazy versions of whatever shades. Vengeful Shades. And now I feel silly. That one's already now set. Let's see what we get out of that. I don't think we need both mins. Should have pitched the Blood Swig. All right. I want to make sure I have room in hand for this. Just doing completely reasonable things. Don't mind me. They'll just die from AoE. And we can even just end the turn and you'll die to poison. Only reasonable things here. And we'll take the Vindictive Focus. I think the Vengeance is very, very good. And this upgrade is also very good because that takes it to 9, and that's 9 times 8, which is, quick math, 72% extra damage, which is nonsense. All right. Apply 18 random status to the first 2 enemies, give them crystallize 4, put 1 fracture on the top of your deck. If you, yeah, that's fine, I guess. I don't think we hear about that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get... Actually, we probably want the Mighty out because we're about to take a bunch of turns in a row. Now it'll draw us also the Blood Swig. All right. Oh, we don't actually... Oops, that's actually going to trip. Opportunist, which wasn't really my goal, but whoops. We're going till Blood Swig heals to full. That'll do. Yeah, we can beat down a little bit of health at start of turn. Whew. Yes, please. A reminder, we have another turn after this one. Just kidding, we don't. On account of the fight being up. We will take more packs of blood, please. This is okay, but we don't really need more mana. Reroll. I don't think we need another one of those. Demonic Power is pretty good. Absolutely, I think we can afford to upgrade it. And I think Blood Strike is pretty weak for us right now. Yeah, I think Blood Strike is just like the worst way for us to spend health right now. Okay. So, probably want to go here. Probably want to go through the sun. And we probably do want to like get at least one clear focus. We can take some of these. We have extra rerolls, which is nice. We can force turn to gunk if we want it, which we'd probably do. We don't care that much about either of these, but actually no, they're very good because we can force crits. I just had momentarily blinked on the fact that we have the ability to force crits. Also, why yes, I would like some extra turns, thank you for asking. But we don't want to trip Opportunist here, because we don't have to. 72 damage from that. Blood Swig. Okay, I mean, like, God, this run makes it look like, if you were just going by this run, I'm not sure you would conclude that there was a difficulty increase at all. You would probably conclude that this was meant to be a special bonus easy mode. I think we need that. I don't care about that. Don't super care about this. Discard, upgrade, turn to gunk, I guess. 20, yeah, sure. Moving on. I can actually freeze you with this. Actually, we're going to freeze the first two. Go ahead and get rid of that. We're never hitting 0. All right. Go ahead and kill you. I need to lose more health. Lose 8 health, sure. Yep. Yeah, we can just wait. Oh no, we're ambushed. What are we gonna do? Yeah, sudden focus is just very good with the nonsense we have going on, and it is an incredible upgrade. And we're gonna go here. No causes to care about debuffs. I don't think we do. I could end up eating my words against Maw, but I don't think so. I would be kind of surprised. that actually is pretty good. I know that I just passed up a card draw trinket, which is when I don't have any, which is heresy, but you know, sometimes you just want to, you know, give the monsters at least a little bit of a chance. We're going to copy the unupgraded, this one, because then we have them at only one. And while we're waiting on them, we'll just go ahead and start. That was 1 out of 6. 1 out of 7. I'd really like to kill at least one of them. And then the Scatterblast Wand, right, is going to split the damage out as long as once we can actually hit. Right, okay. No, no hearts right now. This is okay. It's actually, thinking on it, that's actually pretty good. Sure. The other thing is, like, you just end up with just so many upgrades. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've got 16 upgraded cards right now, which is just unreasonable. Okay, so we want to use this with Oblivion. It does look like we're going to end up losing some health here, which is a little unfortunate, but not a huge deal. And just kidding. Bonk. And that means that we can draw 3 here. That'll trip Opportunist, but we don't care. And we want to get guaranteed crit on that. Mighty's pretty good. And now we go into our next turn. I want you to die before we trip Opportunist. I don't think we need that. Fortunately, we now are out of Opportunist procs. We need to lose some health so we can get Vengeful Restoration off. I'm going to do want to get a crit with it. And this should be lethal. This is more what I'm looking for. Yep. And I think that's the upgrade we want. I don't have anything I really want to remove. Just take another Lucky Charm, sure. And yeah, we are absolutely going to go here, pick up a Clear Focus, just for that little extra bit of safety. Kind of wish that I found any whatever cards to deal with, any arcane cards. Right, no card draw there, a little unfortunate. Should have done this in a different order, but what else is new? AoE is great, and we could play that. We probably should, because it's a lot of incoming damage. Alright, we get that. Not that it does anything for us. Oh, we do get to evade all the incoming hits, though. I wasn't really thinking about that. Everyone gains toughness 30. More importantly, though, all of our enemies have lost their hidden. They can't hide from us. This should do phenomenal damage. We are going to take so much poison here, though, so we ideally are going to close this out pretty quick. Bye. Alright. Don't need that. This is actually, actually it's not that great. That's pretty good, though. This is not that useful. This is pretty good. That's extra spell damage. Yeah, we'll take the extra. At this point, we're close enough to the end that, like, even if we can't technically heal back enough, we should be fine anyway. So we get out of that. All right, and we can afford to trigger Opportunist here, it looks like. All right, Fortress is now stronger. So we're now tough. Pitch that. Not an amazing turn, but easily within tolerance in terms of how much damage we're taking here. And now, revenge. The other note here is they don't have Opportunist right now. And we get another turn. This will draw us Bloodswig. All right. 7, 8, 9, and here we go. And we should be able to kill you with the Scatterblast wand. Nailed him. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. This is okay, but I'd like to have a Hunter's Focus if I could get it. Although we can force the Hunter's Focus next fight, so I don't know that I care about rerolling here. We'll take a Restorative Shield, so we can use our rerolls here and here. There we go. You guys are jerks. We probably do not want to trap Opportunist here, because they're doing quite a bit of damage. Although we have now somewhat significantly... Oh, I should have done this first. Get more poison out. Oh, whoops. I did not think about the fact that we would draw Bloodswig there. Betrayed by the Bloodswig. I mean, you know, you live by the Bloodswig, you die by the Bloodswig. Get Bloodswig back. There we go. This is what we're looking for. It's a pretty good upgrade target as well. It's also a very good upgrade target. I'll upgrade that. And one more to go. One more for the road. And it's not even idle affected. I want to get rid of your whatchamacallits. So the main annoyance here is this is going to steal all of our mana. Because they're just going to do their stuff. So the question is, are we planning to play this? I think the answer is no. I just need to bug report this real quick. All right, bug reported. Pick up that critical. Pick up all of that vengeance. I would like a guaranteed crit. Whomp. Buy one. It's a buy one, get four on those singularities. They were having a sale. I'm gonna get to Blood Twig. Oh, oops. I messed up pretty bad because I accidentally gave up our frenzy. But it's not going to matter. Clear focus. Upgrade clear focus. Definitely not. No. Well, actually, we still get plus 10% on that. But there's a decent chance that we actually do need the growth. Sure, more max health. This shouldn't matter, but let's just go and reroll, I guess. That's not useful. That's okay, but actually that's probably better than that. Okay, we're probably not getting to whatever. Yeah, removing cards. Probably should. Don't care. Rip. So much. We are so witty. I'm just taking a decent amount more damage than I kind of expected, but we are probably going to end up triggering Opportunist here. But in that case, we really do want to be hidden when we trigger Opportunist, which we can do. This will trigger Opportunist again. I think that's fine. There shouldn't be a space in hand for... Haha, you cannot create cards in our hand if we have no space in hand. You fool. Should actually do this, I think, to get rid of the weak. I'm not getting the poison blood here, but yeah, I think I'm off that. I don't think we need it. Pretty mediocre frenzy turn, but Evasion's annoying, but not a huge deal. That is quite a bit of powerful, but again, I think we can probably manage it. It's possible I'm getting cocky, though. That is actually a lot of damage. We have no strikes to draw, unfortunately. $295, not bad. We do still have that the lethal, which is pretty good. Oh, whoops! I didn't leave space in hand for the who's what. This is coming out, but we want to get credit on it, obviously. Yeah, that seems pretty okay. Yep. Just wanted to heal to demonstrate that, like, we are absolutely in no danger. Although I guess that does lose me a little bit of health to do, but let's do a screenshot real quick. And another screenshot. Yeah, that was dominant. That was unreasonably unfair. Yeah, that did not look like a significant difficulty increase, and if anything, it looked substantially easier. A lot of this is that, like, we took Drofis into Hunger. I think Idol of Hunger is way too good for Drofis. Drofis doesn't deserve Idol of Hunger. It's too good for her. Anyway, other notes: you get a decent amount of extra resources for doing this whole thing. Normally, I get like 7k XP from my runs, but I get nearly 10,000 here. That's it for this time. I will see you next time. Toodles.